Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Hey guys, what's up? Gonna bring you to the introduction in just 1 second. Check this out.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Jim's feeling it.
Feel it.
I feel it deep in my pants.
I feel it.
Oh, I feel it.
So, what exactly are you feeling exactly?
I'm feeling it deep.
If you could let us know.
So that's Oblivia, man. Oblivia is now the official sponsor of Outlaw Radio, as well as Loud and Local, and we're going to feature them, that song for our intro theme on this show every week and once a month on Loud and Local. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes, that is.
You guys digging the new look? Like,
I was just digging it myself. I was looking at Sandy.
And Santa Claus in the back.
And how we're centered today, better than last week. I think I was too high. I mean, not in the picture, that is.
I know I was high, of course. Should throw the snow on your neighbor's yard. They won't do a thing. That's what they're saying. And then Johnny said, this is true. He's like, hell yeah.
So that first song, that was Conspiracy 216, I think?
Yeah, Conspiracy 216. We hung out with Johnny Rocker at Hooley House, and we saw Grunge DNA on a Friday night that I was off.
A very unique sounding band. They have a show. They're entertaining. I thought it was pretty good. I had no problem listening to them.
Let me adjust
little
the
loud.
camera here a little bit. Let's bring this
Oh,
up.
there.
A little bit.
Okay. I guess
Is that a little bit better, guys? You can
I'm-
see us a little bit
I'm
better.
a little higher now.
Yeah.
I mean, not.
We're all both
That
very high
high.
right now. So, welcome Matt Guka. Welcome Monica. Welcome Johnny. Thank you guys for coming on the show today. You guys are hitting us right away. That's fantastic.
That is. Thank you.
So, welcome to snowy Cleveland. It's a little chilly outside. It feels pretty good in here, though. I'm enjoying it.
I'm not going to be so fidgety this week. Last week I was doing this like I was working out the whole time, and
He
I
was
just
doing
thought,
sit-ups.
You look like you're an idiot or something. So I'm learning some lessons as we go.
Well, you know, people do get nervous on the show. I mean, I'd be surprised if anybody out there says they never get nervous. I'm sure you still get nervous when you go on stage, Johnny, from time to time, right? Howdy.
It's exhilarating, nervous kind of thing.
Right. It's like that before stage excitement that runs through your body. I miss that going on stage sometimes. Also, I don't miss it at times.
You love it and hate it at the same
You
time.
love it
It's
and
like
hate it.
I hate love. What is that song?
Cut the crap.
That's the one. Who was that?
We're not
guy?
playing the asshole game tonight.
Bill did that, right?
Yeah, Bill Sanders with I Hate Love. We've
Yes.
played on the
Still
show a few
getting
times.
views worldwide, so that's really cool, Bill.
Johnny said he's nervous right now watching the show.
I'm nervous right now, and I don't know.
Johnny, what'd you think? I did the Conspiracy 216 Death Slayer video to start the show. Pretty damn cool. Got it down. No glitches this time. I was able to go from scene to scene.
Getting
and then
better all
kick
the
the
time.
show off. Yeah, getting better every time.
That's a song, actually.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think I'll write one. Getting better all the time.
I like that. Jimmy should
It's-
do
It's
that.
been never done before, I don't think.
Well, there's been so much done before, but
Just the Beatles did it for one.
yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick the song off right now. This is Distant Sun Rising. This is Monica's band, and she's from Texas, and the song is called Surrender.
There's no past, there's no future, there's only here and now.
Distant Sun Rising. Surrender.
Good job.
Monica's band.
I like that singing.
Yeah, I liked it too. That was a pretty good song. It's very entertaining.
Produced well. Good job, guys and girls.
Yes, it was definitely produced well. I gotta move my microphone a little bit closer. There we go. I feel like I'm straining. So, how was your week, Jim?
Well, it's getting better all the time. Diverticulitis is getting better.
You've lost a lot of weight.
I have, and I noticed that picture that I was in last Friday, a couple days ago. I still look like I'm really fat and stuff. Did you notice that in the picture?
I did not notice it. I wasn't
so
looking
you could
for
lose
that.
10 pounds and still look fat.
Well, it's also the way you're sitting. Like, I think I'm pretty thin, and I was at work the other night, and this dude walks up to me, and I'm not even kidding. He goes, "Man, look at that pot belly."
No,
it was the way I was
no.
sitting, and I had an apron on.
Really?
Yeah, and he's like, "Man, look at that pot belly." I'm like, dude, I'm like 170 pounds.
On the other show, man, I'm sitting there at a 45-degree angle, and I'm pregnant with twins at least.
Hey, everyone, Lisa Summers sitting next to me talking about camera angles.
So that's why I decided that no more ice cream after 2 p.m. or 2 a.m., I mean.
Oh, man. So what do you think about the production? Production's getting better.
Yes,
the background
it is.
looks pretty cool. I got something cool I'm going to add later. Not something too crazy, but I did AI some background photos that I think we're going to add to every song that we play tonight.
I'm looking forward to that and all the songs, and especially my song.
Yes, especially Jim's song. He has a new release. I have a new release coming out today. I've never put it out anywhere. Jim's at least had people hear a song. Nobody's ever heard mine. But I have a couple things I want to say to get started, and then we're going to play the next song. Outlaw Radio is opening up our sponsorship. We're doing $5 spots through Cash App. So if you guys want to Cash App Jeff Antolini, $5 gets you a spot. Advertise your show, advertise your concert. We'll probably still do a bunch of freebies too, because we do that anyway, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, $5 spots. And then we're also going to start opening it up in 2025, loud and local for advertising. Okay. Also, Joe Tagliavani, I'm sure you're not listening.
He's probably not.
He's probably sleeping.
He's busy on that phone.
Take him to a concert and he just sits there on his phone all night. The younger generation.
That's unacceptable, Joe.
Totally unacceptable.
He knows it too.
And so this won't be a surprise to anyone. Joe Tagliavani is looking for a job. He's a singer. He's a piano player. He's a really good piano player.
Guitar player. Multi-talented.
Yeah, songwriter.
Individual.
Yeah. So he's looking for a job. You can hit him up at 1-888-JOE-TAGS/Towel-Boy.
Towel Boy?
Yeah. I think he's no longer deserving of the name Tags. We're going to call him Towel Boy from now on.
Uh-oh.
But although Towel Boy probably came off the bench. No, that was Water Boy. You ever seen Water Boy?
I don't remember that movie.
So thank you so much, guys, for showing up and commenting. Let's go through some of these. But Matt Gucas said that was a awesome song, right? And then Distant Sun Rising said, "Thank you so much." Of course, girl. We love your music. Of course we're going to play it. Johnny Rocker said that was a banger.
Yes.
Matt Gucas said, "Do they have an album?" And Monica, you have to get with Matt, get your album out there. And then she said, "Fat is a feminist issue. You look great." You look great, Jim. It's a feminist issue.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, I think I have lost a few pounds, but I don't know too much in my face.
Matt said better a keg than a six-pack.
I feel better, though. It's amazing, to lose 12 pounds. You really feel the difference. It's exhilarating.
Johnny said Jim needs pyro for his songs. And we could light you on fire and take photos of you running down the street.
Porno for pyros?
Porno for pyros. Pyro.
Are they getting back together again? What's their new name?
Wasn't that James, the singer from James Addiction?
Yeah.
Oh, that dude's got mental problems.
I think they're trying to get together again. I'm not really sure.
Did you see when he threw a punch at what's that guitar player's name? I wish we had Caseland Meadows out there. She was supposed to join us in the comments tonight and be our fact checker, but maybe you guys could do it for us. What's the name of the guitar player in Jane's Addiction that Perry Farrell threw a punch at?
Oh, I have no clue.
I can't remember that dude's name.
What's that? Hey Jane, what is that? Jane.
Oh, yeah. Jane said.
Oh yeah, Jane. Yeah.
Right. I always thought Coming Down the Mountain was the song.
They had a couple good ones.
They're a very good band, and I'm surprised that they didn't get the notoriety that some other bands got, like Pearl Jam. I'm really not a big fan of Pearl Jam. Remember when we went to see Grunge DNA and Dave Navarro is the guitar player. Thank you so much, Johnny. When we went to see Grunge DNA and then they played Pearl Jam, and I looked at you and I go, of all the Pearl Jam songs, I hate this one the most.
Oh. He did a pretty good job sounding like
He sounds
Eddie.
just like him. To be honest with you, I hate that song. Right?
Who's even worse at that? They're touring again. Did they come out with the new stuff? The singer, what?
Eddie Vedder.
No. The band everybody hates.
Nickelback?
Yeah, Nickelback, aren't they?
Or Creed?
Creed, yes.
You like that one? That's not me playing. I don't know where we got that. I don't know where that came from.
Wasn't that Jimi Hendrix on Light My Fire?
It should be.
You know.
It's close.
Yeah, I thought so.
All right, we got to get going, Jim. This is a song from a band from Cleveland. This dude talks to me a lot. And this band is called Ancient Limbs. The song is called Drowning. And this one's going to rip your face off. But I have something I want to do right before I play it. So check this out. Just give me 1 second. I didn't think I could do this, but I guess I can. I got their logo. So bands, if you want to send me your logos, I could put your logos up during the playing of the music. Isn't that cool?
That is.
So this is Ancient Limbs. We're drowning.
A million
Rip Your Face Off song. That sounded like two different drummers, didn't it?
Ho, ho,
Yes,
ho! Merry Christmas!
On the snare, it sounds like there's two snares kind of mixed in there, two different tones.
Yeah, that was heavy as hell.
It was. The growl is back, that's for sure.
Yeah, I thought we on that song we were definitely conjuring the devil again.
Yes.
Oh, you know what, Jim? I do this every time. I gotta get my production shit going here. Oh, there we go.
Ah,
There
we're
we go.
back.
We're back. But I have something for you guys, something very special. And I have a little introduction for Jim. And here we go.
Is that an
Mr.
applause?
Moonlight's Shenanay News and the word of the day.
Isn't that great? The
I'm-
Shenanay.
That's a new thing. That's an upgrade for sure. I think our stock just went up a few points for sure.
Hey, we had another listener join us, so yeah, our stock is shooting up,
Yes.
skyrocketing.
This is the time of the show where we talk about the word of the day or word of the week. And what was it last week? It was misandry.
I thought about that word many times.
And we talked about it for about a couple minutes. So I'll try to make this one quick. You know, what is misandry again? It's
Ew.
you don't really like dudes.
Yeah, a man hater,
Yeah, man hater. You never hear about misandry.
manholes. You can't talk about manholes around
So-
misandry women.
So I thought this was going to be easy to do, come up with a word, you know. And the more I thought about it all week, I couldn't come up with anything. But it just so happened that I was listening to a Jimmy Dore video, and it was about DEI, and they used a word that I wasn't familiar with. It's called pedagogy. Pedagogy.
Wait, say it one more time.
Pedagogy. Pedagogy, and that's the way they said it's pronounced. And I thought, oh wow, that's a pretty cool word. I think I'll use that. What does that mean? So I looked it up, and then they were using it in this article, and I'm thinking, why are they using this one? What's that mean? And even Jimmy Dore didn't know what it mean. It's a curriculum. It's a method and practice of teaching. Basically, it's just a funny, fancy way to say teaching something to somebody. Pedagogy, you know. So, anyways,
She has a very high pedagogy.
Mr. Moonlight's Shenanay News and the word of the day.
Pedagogy.
yeah. So they used this in an article having to do with the DEI and the way it's headed right now, and it looks like it's taken a big dumper. I think maybe they peaked out and it's going to start changing. But there was a study by the NCRI, which is the Network Contagion Research Institute, in collaboration with Rutgers University. And they found that DEI practices could induce hostility, increase authoritarian tendencies, and foster agreement with extreme rhetoric. I don't even know it. They make things so complicated to understand.
That sounded like Kamala Harris giving a speech.
I don't think she knows those big words.
Word salad. Yeah, I don't think she knows those big words.
So
either.
this is, the NCRI. This is what they're saying, not me. In a series of events, the New York Times and Bloomberg, they shelved this. They refused to let this out. So this is an example of the media not being truthful with us, and this has to do with a report that totally blasts DEI, and the media does not want anybody to see it. And I think with the billions invested in the initiatives, the public has the right to know, obviously.
Let me ask you this, Jim. So I think, and I'm not sure, you might want to fact check me on this, but Bloomberg, isn't that one of the largest media agencies in the world? They run a lot of stuff, and aren't they a Jewish-owned company? Not that there's anything wrong with Jewish-owned companies, but aren't they?
I'm not exactly up to date totally on Bloomberg. I mean, I've heard it. I know they're really big, but they
The only reason I bring that up is I've heard that a lot of those news agencies will shelf a lot of stories. That's why I bring it up.
Oh, this is a big one right here. There's no doubt about it. The media's withholding and cover-up of the results of this study raises serious questions about the transparency, editorial independence, and growing influence of ideological biases in the media. That was quite a sentence, wasn't it?
Well, that reminds me of this, and I'm going to say this out of the news I brought for you today. And you talked about the media. You brought up Bill Clinton last week. The Clintons say social media has upended campaigns, spread fake news. Traditional media still has a place in politics. And the Clintons said they wake up every morning to read the newspaper together.
Yeah.
Doesn't it sound like bullshit?
I don't know what to make of Bill, but he was honest when he said that they should have been vetted down there,
Wait a minute, Hillary, I'm on the websites.
So this DEI pedagogy, whatever, it is causing people to hate each other more. It's making people identify with their skin color more. It makes more people identify as a victim. This is all stuff that's in this report. I mean, it totally blasts DEI. And they're trying to cover it up. So I have a lot more to say about it, but I think I made my point and we took up enough time. So that's it.
Well, that was Shanae. That's the beginning of the Shanae. Jim's going to go back to the Shanae news for sure.
Tactical nuke! Incoming!
But that was Jim's.
Mr. Moonlight's Shanae News. And the word of the day.
Thank
Word of
you.
the day. What was the word of the day again?
I don't even remember. It's so hard.
I like misandry better.
Pedagogy. Pedagogy.
Well, when we were talking about misandry, Monica said this. She said that misandry was the female chauvinistic pig.
Oh, there you go. You got it.
So that's what the definition of that was.
Yes.
So what we're going to do, Jim, is we're going to play another song.
Okay.
All right. This is a great band. They sent me their submission this week. So all these bands that we have tonight are all brand new submissions. There's a couple in here, and then I'll tell you a little bit about them when we get to them. But like the Corrupted Heart sent me the song probably about 3 weeks ago, and we're just finally getting to the point where we can get to them. So this next song up is True Devil. This is a song called Rips My Heart Out, and this goes out to Bill. Devil. Pretty good. Not bad. I like that. Good production, of course, again.
Yes, it is.
Every band that we have down here is pretty good production.
I think people are getting pretty good at producing now.
When I was hearing the lyrics of that song, I was thinking about my ex-girlfriend ripping my heart out.
Ugh.
Women. Here's a little thing about women.
Put some whipped cream on it.
Oh, I'm not sure what that was, and I don't think I want to know.
Isn't that fantastic? What do you guys think of True Devil? Huh?
Anything?
Anything out there, guys? Hey, man. For some reason, the comments are all backed up. There we go. Distant Sun Rising is back. Hello, are you having trouble with your online connection? I see you're coming in and going out, coming in and going out, and you're back again.
At least you come back. Thank you.
All right, so I have some things that I want to talk about in Jim's
Mr.
episode.
Moonlight's Shanae News and the word of the day.
So there's a few things that I wanted to add to the news report today. And one of the things I do want to add is the whole thing about all the submissions we're getting, right? We're getting a ton of submissions. So, guys, if you send your stuff in and I don't get to you on this show or the next show, I'm definitely going to get to it. And we're definitely going to play it, okay? So we have a new submission, and I think it's playing next week. It's not a new submission. It's been a couple weeks. But Mark Daly and the Ravens featuring Emily Armstrong of Lincoln Park. They did a song together. We had a bunch of new submissions like The Freaky Things, Oblivia, who has a new album out. We're going to play their album. We might even play their album in entirety one time.
Oh, I think we should.
I think that's a cool idea. I was thinking about doing that. Album sides.
Yeah.
Nobody does that anymore.
Maybe a 3-pack or something like that.
Right?
But we got to have these songs like shorter than 6 minutes, though. I think there should be a limit on.
Yeah, we can't go over 6. I think Conspiracy 216 has a 6-minute song. I think it's called Sadistical.
Yeah, it's a little long, but.
Yeah, we might have to cut you off. Just playing.
Just remaster it and fade it out at 5:59, and you're good.
So Monica said she moved to YouTube to watch the show. Why is there not a sufficient viewing on LinkedIn? I haven't looked at LinkedIn, so I don't know what it looks like when it's live. You'll have to tell me. Is it maybe just too much traffic? Too many people are watching the show? We're overloading the system.
Yeah, maybe. That could be it.
That could be it.
But maybe not, though.
Yeah, maybe not. Plus, we're also getting a lot of music from Rockstar Radio Underground on Live 365. A lot of their listeners are starting to send music in. And I asked her, did you have... Oh, no. She was alone. Are you alone tonight? Are you all by yourself out there in radio land?
You better put some whipped cream on it.
Oh, my gosh. I'd rather talk about the DEI. What does that stand for anyways?
Oh, yeah. So, okay, so I had this thing that I wanted to read about Russia, okay? And I want to do it because I was thinking about it the other day and it made me laugh. So I'm going to read this to you, Jim. The 4-year, I'm sorry, let's start over. The 4-year investigation into possible misconduct by the U.S. government officials contained withering criticism of the FBI, but few significant revelations. Nonetheless, it was given fodder to Trump supporters who have long denounced the Russia investigation. Meanwhile, Trump opponents will likely point out that the Durham's team meager court record, 1 guilty plea, and 2 acquittals at trial, as proof that the probe was politically motivated and a farce. And that was reported by the AP Network News.
That's something.
Right? They don't really talk about that on the news all that often because...
No, they don't.
And I'm sure you remember this. Do you remember every news channel was like, Russia, Russia, Russia?
It was overwhelming. Yes, they were really kicking butt at that time.
Yes. And
here's they thought they were.
Yeah. And then they're all proven wrong and nobody said anything. They're like, oh, my bad.
And now the media is pretending that they never did what they did. It's hilarious.
Oh, we didn't say that. Oh, yes, you did. No, we didn't.
No, we did not.
that's Democrats, man. They say something or do something, and then they act like, oh, we didn't say that, and then they believe that they didn't say that. That's the best. I love that shit.
They just snap their fingers,
Right?
and get their way.
Okay, so the other thing that in the news that happened was the Kremlin fired a new intermediate range ballistic missile at Ukraine that was last Thursday, in response to Kiev's use this week of American and British missiles capable of striking deeper into Russia. President Vladimir Putin said Putin has warned that the move would mean that Russia and NATO are at war. Moscow did issue a warning 30 minutes before the launch to the United States of America. And you know why they had to issue the warning? Is because every time there's an ICBM, which normally carries a nuclear payload, that gets a warning through the satellite system, and they have to, then they get notified that a nuke was launched. So Russia had to call them and be like, hey bro, we didn't launch a nuke. We took the nuke off, but we're still going to blast them.
Tactical nuke incoming!
And this is Zelensky over in Ukraine.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Fuck you. So yeah, that's my Russia. When I saw that thing that AP Network News put out about how 4 years of blasting Trump over Russia, and they found out that it was Hillary Clinton with the Steele dossier, all backed by Democratic money.
I'm not surprised.
And they wonder why they lost the election, right?
Tactical nuke incoming!
Listening.
All right, so let's jump right back into some music, okay?
Sounds good.
We have another new band here. This is the Corrupted Hearts, and this song is called Sparkle. And I played it for Jim earlier tonight. These guys sent me this song about 3 weeks ago, finally making its rotation into Outlaw Radio. But look at that, Jim. I can't even speak. Look at that, Jim.
Yes.
You have 6 listeners. They're all tuning into our political gaga.
Hopefully we didn't bore you too much with that.
We plan to bore you week after week with our political bullshit. But all right, this is the Corrupted Hearts. This is Sparkle. Oh yeah, we were listening to that. We were grooving with it and trying to figure out all the different parts, and it just ended on us. I kind of feel like that song just needs to keep going.
Those keyboard parts are pretty cool.
Yeah, the keyboard parts are very cool.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Yeah, let me get back to our screens here. I'm lagging tonight. There we go. Back again. Santa Claus, right? And then you can't deny that this one is very cool. Krampus.
Yeah, that is not bad. AI, I bet, huh?
That's definitely AI. Every one of these is AI.
Everything's AI.
Yeah, it's very cool now. I like it. And this was, so I looked up Krampus in a scary downtown scene. What's even scarier than Krampus is the snow on the ground. I hate snow. I hate driving in this shit.
Is there snow on the roads now when you got here?
Yeah, it's just snowing very little. It's just
Yeah,
very
it's-
soft snow. It's like not like heavy lake effect like that last football game was in Cleveland.
Are they getting nailed like an Ashtabula, like feet of snow or something? I don't know. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be anything happening on the west side of Cleveland.
I saw
We are in Fairview Park, Ohio right now.
Canada was up north. Canada was minus 42 degrees.
That is nuts already.
I would never leave the house all winter. I would never go outside.
I don't know what. That's just insane. I've never seen it that cold before.
How does your car start when it's that
I
cold?
think the coldest it ever was in Cleveland that I could remember was like 15 degrees below zero or something like that, maybe 20.
How old were you when they had the Great Blizzard?
I was well, that took place what in 1977, 78, January 23rd or something like
Were
that.
you in college?
Well, no, I was on the day of that big storm was my first day at my first job out of college, and it was general accident. I was going to be in an adjuster, which I ended up being, but it was really cool. I woke up at 3 o'clock that morning, and the house that I was living in Lakewood was shaking. It was shaking
Wow.
severely, and I got a phone call from my employer. And I got my first day off, first paid day off. I didn't even have to work.
Yeah, but didn't you get a whole bunch of days off after that? Because weren't you snowed in for, how many days were you snowed in for?
I don't remember. I think people were able to go to work the next day.
Huh.
I might be
'Cause I
wrong.
thought you guys were snowed in.
You might be right. We might be snowed in.
It
for a
shut down the
couple
city
days.
for like 3 or 4 days, I think, because
Yeah,
the snow
yeah.
was so high.
That was a great storm. I was going on Brook Park in front of the airport, and people were getting stuck. And I got out of my car for a minute. I was with Jack Masterson, and I ran about 25 yards, away from the car to help somebody, and I couldn't help them. And I swear I almost didn't even make it back. I was freezing to death.
I'm sorry I can't help you, fucker.
And that really, that
But wait, you're going to help me change my tire. Jim's like, I'm out of here, bitch. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Matt said AI is crazy. Seeing and hearing things that could be real. AI is cool as hell. I love it.
The stuff I just talked about, the DEI stuff, that's probably all AI too.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
You never know. Of course, I did get some ideas from good old Jimmy Dore.
Hey, remember that guy I told you about that played in a punk band? I can't think about what their name is off the top of my head right now, but they're from Cleveland. And he found out that I used AI in the Loud and Local show because I wanted to play their music on the show during one of the segments. And he was all for it and everything. And then he saw this interview I did about AI and how much I love AI and think it's cool as hell. I know its drawbacks too are, pretty sinister and shit, but and the copyright thing is kind of very gray area, but the cool things that you could do with AI, right? And on our show we do cool stuff on Loud and Local with AI. But he wrote me and he was like, I am totally against AI. I only use analog, and I will no longer be your friend, and I'm blocking you.
Oh, that is really extreme, my friend.
Please remove
come
me.
back. The analog, you got to admit the analog sound is warmer, and people are going back to that, it seems
Yeah,
like.
of course. Analog is better. I mean, Although, I mean, everything has its place, right? Digital, analog, AI, even vinyl is slowly making a comeback because nobody can get past that warm sound.
I haven't gotten vinyl in a couple of years. My last vinyl was Bright Eyes.
And I still remember listening to my brother playing his record player in his bedroom. You know,
I got vinyl. Timothy B. Schmidt, his last stuff he came out with Hank Linderman, my friend. You
Yeah.
know, he playing with him. I got the record, and it was warped, and it wasn't even any good, and it was like $30, and it was defective.
would you play it, be like playing the music, and all of a sudden, whoa, and then back into the music, and whoa.
Whenever I wanted to,
Looks like a tire. It's a little lower on one side. A hoopty.
I put that on when I feel
That's
like I
funny.
want to do LSD. Ah.
Hey, I don't feel like we're on LSD tonight with our new background. It doesn't really fade out as much. You have to really lean back to fade out. And that's a very happy Santa Claus.
I noticed that I was fading out. We were fading
Yeah.
out more than we are today. Why
That's-
was that again?
Before, I don't know. I think that was just the screen. I think with
Look
this
at
one,
that.
yeah.
Huh.
It's not as bad, but that's Metal Santa with the pentagram behind him.
But that's AI, isn't it?
Yeah, that's AI.
Or did you pay somebody to do that?
No, actually, I made that. I took it off the internet and made the background through FlyerWiz, which is a really cool thing to use flyers, and it's really super easy. And I used that, and I just added the black background, downloaded it, and then put it in the settings. You have to go into the settings to do all this shit. Yeah. But you know, like the commenter stuff, I didn't have to put that on. That was already in the system. But yeah, it's pretty cool, right? But yeah, that band was like, we want you to take us off your show. We don't want anything to do with you.
So what song are we on next?
Yeah, we're almost getting to that point. But so this is the Black Roses. This is my song. This is Jenny Don't Pump the Brakes, and I'll tell you really quickly what it's about. I dated this girl named Jenny.
Yeah. Don't put the yeah, okay.
I worked with her and her boyfriend at one of my jobs. And yeah, I got the reputation of moving in on girls that had boyfriends. It was just a series of unfortunate events.
They were lying to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was that one, and followed by another one after her, and another one after her. But it's not like I specifically targeted them because they were in relationships. They obviously were unhappy in their relationships, and then moved towards me.
Good things come in threes too.
Yeah. Well, it didn't work at all three times.
Oh,
So
that was a good thing.
once, twice, three times a lady. All right. Well, this is the Black Roses. Jenny, don't pump the brakes. She unfortunately did pump the brakes. song goes out to Kevin Bogdanowitz. He was the singer on that song, and we worked on that song quite a bit. He came over to my place a lot of times, and we hashed out the vocals and worked on that song. Just me and him did that whole song. It was pretty cool.
Where did you go to record it?
Studio Mind did the whole album.
Oh.
Did the album with them that was 2 years ago to this day that it was done. And then I did the whole album with Lisa that we worked on. That I'm planning to put a few songs out this summer.
Oh yeah, I saw you made a post, with listing all the songs that you're going to be doing on your next album.
And then
aren't we doing some of that recording at my studio?
Yeah, I wanted to do well, all the other songs are done. They just need drums, percussion, and vocals. But I wanted to do the cover song of Chris Isaac with you at Vastbird.
Oh, okay.
And I played it. Yeah, I want to do that song with you. I think that'd be really cool to see how we would produce a song together.
That would be cool.
And I want to change that song completely. We're going to make it really different. It's going to be more modern and ambient and the whole bit. But while we were listening to the Black Roses, Jenny Don't Pump the Brakes, Jim brought up this show that he's seen, and he's going to watch it more and tell me more about it. I'm going to check it out tonight when I go home. But it's a show called Humans.
I think it's Humans. It's on Tubi.
Right. You have to tell us, fact check us out there and let us know on Tubi. And, it's interesting. Joe Tagliavanni's movie that he did the soundtrack for was on Tubi.
Oh, okay. Well, Tubi's pretty big,
Yeah,
that's for sure.
That. But Jim was telling me about AI sex dolls. Because we were talking about AI and all the weird, crazy shit.
I can't believe on Facebook they have pictures of these naked, like, what are they? Dolls? Naked women with all the parts showing everything. I'm thinking, wow, that is really something.
Yeah, life-size dolls. I mean, I guess you just stick them in your closet when you're not using them.
You stick them and then you stick them in the closet.
You stick them and stick them twice.
Yeah, there's like double stick images.
The only thing that I think about when
I can't do that. I don't want to do that. It's like
you'd have to give her a bath after every use.
Damn.
Put her in the tub. When you're not using her, you just set her on the couch
what
next
do you
to
do
you.
if you can't get it up? Do you hit her? Blame her. Damn you.
Sit on the couch, making her give you a Hummer on the couch.
You're sleeping outside tonight,
you bitch. You're a misandrist. You hate men.
I don't think they could hate those dollies.
But maybe they'll get to the point where they'll not only just be sex dolls, they'll both be like AI robots.
Well,
and they can talk to you and tell you nice things in your ear while you're banging them.
Isn't it funny how I've never had anybody admit that, guess what I just got in the mail or delivered a beautiful naked woman that I'm going to be screwing every night, masturbating and stuff. You never know about that. That's the biggest.
She'll never complain either.
Yeah, that's the biggest lie right now, and maybe in the future, maybe not now, but no guy's going to admit to it.
No holes barred.
You can't. It's not. You can't even. Hey man, I'm not going to be home. I want you to. Can you stick around my house? I'm have a delivery, and you can't even do that.
What if
I'll open that up and I go, what in the hell are you?
What if it got delivered to like the wrong house and they opened it up, right? Wouldn't that be fantastic?
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas!
Matt Gook is out there. He's like, I was thinking about ordering one online.
But that one, there's a series on Tubi now. It's about
I think every
robots, whatever you call them, and they look exactly like humans. This one guy thought he could just get one. He has a family. He bought one because everybody gets one, and everything was cool until he screwed her, and then his wife kicked him out, and they're taking over these robots, and there's really nothing anybody could do about it. It's really a fascinating series for you that want to.
Can you imagine what divorce court must be like when you're like, AI ruined my life.
Oh yeah,
it took my husband away from me. He's fucking a doll. He won't even fuck a real person. He went from me to a doll. Because let's be honest. Probably got sick of her. She nags during sex. She's like a drill sergeant. left, right, up, down.
I'm not a fan.
No, but I see a lot of dudes probably ordering the AI sex doll, especially if you can like program it to talk to you. You know what I mean? Oh, daddy.
Oh, man.
Poppy. Yeah, that sounds awful.
God.
Would you
I've
be...
never seen it. Not that I want to, but I've only seen. How come they only make them females? I've never seen a guy. Can you imagine a chick buying one of those with a big dong and everything? Oh my God!
I saw this thing online, Jim. This will make you laugh, where women are buying life-size teddy bears to replace men, not sex dolls. Because let's be honest, most women don't give two fucks about having sex with men. They'll just get a large teddy bear and grind against it.
With their shaved heads.
Yeah, their blue hair shaved heads. We hate men. We're not going to fuck them anymore. Oh, man. Matt Guka said, real dolls, they're out in Vegas. They're big with the rich and famous. You get a porn star facsimile. Lamar Odom has one.
I mean, he's talking about real doll. Real
Yeah, Lamar Odom.
Human. Really? They do that now?
Lamar Odom has a fake look-alike Khloe Kardashian. I bet he just smacks the shit out of it. Wow, you man. Stupid bitch. You fucked up my career. Pop, pop, pop.
Gosh.
You know, just like what Distant Sun Rising said, Monica, you know, you have to give it a bath every time you used it, so it doesn't sound sanitary.
It's just...
dripping all over your closet.
No.
That's just awful.
I just don't know what to say about it. It's like, I don't know.
Distant Sun Rising said...
So I'm glad I brought it up anyways.
None of this is true. You're all dating the wrong women. Well, you're in Texas. We're in Ohio. Have you seen the women in Ohio? And it's winter time, so you're not really seeing any women, are you? They're all covered up. Nothing wrong with women in Ohio. It's just, it seems like, I don't know. Maybe it's me. She said, I love men. She's just very, 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 very selective.
You have to be.
Of course you need to be.
Get that 100-point list out. Do you have HIV?
Men are disgusting.
Have you ever
creatures.
had HIV? Do you have any children? There's a million questions to ask.
Have you ever had herpes above and below?
That's a game changer, boy.
That'll ruin your life forever. Distant Sun Rising said,
one
gross.
little innocent kiss, and next thing you know,
it's over.
No, I don't mean that. I mean
I know
some sore somewhere.
Oh man, it would be a
ho ho ho! Merry Christmas!
Yeah. Okay. All right. What do we got?
Was that David Gilmour?
David Gilmour. Right here. I don't know. Could be. It's one of those AI free guitar licks that you can download to your system. Do you know we have a special song coming up next? Do you know who that's by?
Who is it? I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even know.
I don't know. I think we'll just skip over it.
That's okay.
All right, this is something very special for you. I've been talking about it all week long. I like this song quite a bit. After tonight, it's going to be loaded up on Reverb Nation. It's going to make its way out to all you guys on Facebook. It'll make its way on my pages, our Loud Local page, Outlaw Radio page. It's going to be everywhere. Right, Jim?
Yes, and guess who's playing the drums?
Who's playing the drums?
Tim Ginley.
I knew it was Tim Ginley, but they didn't know it out there.
I forget when we did it. We did this about 2018 or something, 2019.
And let's say Tim Ginley plays in. Does he play in Harvest?
No, he does not.
He plays in Wish You Were Here.
He plays in Carpal Tunnel Syndrome. They have one gig a year. at the Fairview Tavern on around they had
Yeah.
it, I think it was just this past weekend they played.
And he plays in Spidey Jones.
Yes. So he's
Okay.
playing drums here, and we did this in one evening, and it was kind of an outtake, but I did some mastery work here to turn it into a halfway decent, I hope you think, song.
I think this is a good song. It reminds me of Michael Stanley a little bit about how you did the hometown theme.
Yeah, I wanted to do a song about my hometown,
And I also want to say that this song is going to lead out the December show of Loud and Local when we leave December and going into the new year in 2025. But this is Jim Bellinger with My Hometown. I almost played my song.
Don't you wanna come with me? Don't you wanna come down? If you come with me, I'd like to show you around my hometown. My hometown. It's a lot hipper than you might think. If you come now, I'll buy you drinks. If you come with me, I'd like to show you around my hometown. My hometown. I'd like to spend a little time with someone like you. If you come with me, if you come with me. My hometown. Don't you wanna come? Don't you wanna come? Won't you come with me? In my hometown. My hometown. My hometown.
Yo, very good, man. My hometown. I want you to go with me and you could buy me drinks in my hometown.
I can't believe we got that song down in just a couple hours. We have no click track. We kept in time. I was doing that riff at the beginning, and I played the rhythm and guitar part, and I put the bass part and all the parts on later. I did it about 3 years after we originally did that song. It took a lot of time to get the guts to try to do something with it, and I'm glad I finally did. Thanks a lot, Tim. Good job.
Yeah, that song rocks. I like that a lot. Let's give it a round of applause.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very good. Very, very good. And you also get a...
Tactical nuke incoming!
Good job, Jim.
Thank you.
We had some comments while the song was going here.
Oh, good.
And Monica wants to say that was a very good track.
Oh,
She
no.
enjoyed that quite a bit.
Very good. Thank you.
But she said something that was very funny that I started laughing while your song was playing. And this is what she said. She said, "We know when a man is selfish because he buys rib condoms for her, but he puts them on inside out."
Oh, gosh. Oh, was that an original one? Good job.
I never even thought about that.
Oh,
That is
my
so freaking
gosh.
funny. I love that. Oh, yeah.
You better put some whipped cream on it.
What's a condom?
Yeah, I've never used one. I don't know. I think they're, I don't know. Condoms are even grosser than,
You mean you don't
I've never used
practice?
it.
You never practice. You don't practice safe sex.
I thought safe sex is when you just pulled it out on time.
Okay. Well,
No, I have.
good luck
Let's
with
talk
that.
about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me and all the lovely things that sex can be. Let's talk about.
So this show is about sex and politics. Tex.
Yeah, we should
Politics.
call it
Polisex.
polisex.
This is a polisex show. That's going to be the word of the next week. Polisex.
Yeah, well, here's a.
L-I S-E-X. Polisex.
I have something out there for you kiddies that I put together, and this is a little history lesson on JFK. And since we started talking about JFK last week, I watched a whole bunch of stuff about his assassination. But anyway, I saw this cool thing. It was a presidential address, I guess they call it. What did JFK say during the Cuban Missile Crisis? And at the end of it, there's something relevant to it. And he was like, "Good evening, my fellow citizens. This government, as promised, has maintained the closest surveillance of the Soviet military buildup on the island of Cuba. Within the past week, unmistakable evidence has established the fact that a series of offensive missile sites is now in preparation on that imprisoned island." And I thought to myself, isn't this the same fucking thing that we did to Europe with NATO? And there I am. I disappeared for a second.
We have questions.
we will make you talk. Well, I don't know. But just as Sunrising went back to the sexual thing, and she said, either way, it's a petri dish. You never know what you're going to get.
It's a petri dish.
But you should out there, kiddies, practice safe sex. Always use condoms. Make sure you turn them inside out for your pleasure and not hers. Right? I never even heard of that before. That's fantastic. I wonder if that works.
I mean,
oh, it's so good for me. How is it for you? Oh my God, that's funny.
I have no comment.
Oh, Jim, that's too funny. But
Polisex, though.
Polisex, it's going to be our new show motto. We're going to talk about politics and sex.
And we're going and next week we're going to talk about Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton, more.
Isn't he number one in the Polisex arena?
Hey, man.
I mean, who else has done it in the Oval Office? Let's think about that.
I'm sure Kennedy got hit from Marilyn Monroe in the Oval Office, don't you think?
Now, be careful now.
Yeah, the Oval Office is the big blowjob scene. It should be called the Glory Hole Office.
We got to get those tapes. That's all I'm. I don't care about
tapes. You think the FBI
Pelosi and
declassify?
I want the tapes of everything that's happened in the White House for the past
God, can you imagine
30
Pelosi?
years.
I don't want to ever see that video. She looks like a rat-faced mink head. Pelosi is not an attractive woman. Remember when she had that refrigerator full of ice cream during COVID?
It was like a $10,000 refrigerator.
I'm stuck in my house eating ice cream.
I think there was enough room for her to go in there to chill out every once in a while.
Oh, man. I think she was in a freezer for like 20 years.
Well, that's how come she looks so good now.
Oh, my God. She looks as hot as Rosie O'Donnell looks. She's fucking spanking. Hey, to be honest with you, the political sex thing, there is no shows doing anything about political sex, and the White House and the elites are full of political sex stories.
Oh yeah, who's that one congresswoman from Georgia? Green. She's nuts. She wants everybody's, all the politicians in Congress that have secretly had very serious problems with being criminals and breaking the law and whatever. She wants all those records released. I think that is an awesome idea.
Didn't Hillary Clinton have an aide that was either married or something to Anthony Weiner? What was that woman's name? And she was part of Hillary Clinton, and Weiner was.
Oh, I do. I can't remember now. It was too long ago. It was.
Fact check me.
If it's longer than 30 days, don't ask me anything.
You out there can fact check us now. Yeah, we need to have a fact checker. I thought I had set it up for tonight to have a fact checker with Cassie, but I don't know where you are at, girl. Don't know. But yeah, political sex. Man, we should do something next week about Anthony Weiner and some of those other perverts in the White House.
So I'm gonna have to.
Pizzagate.
It's gonna be the polisex.
The politics will be our next show, guys.
And it's about
man.
all of our government congressmen being involved in sexual conspiracies and stuff.
Hey, look, we jumped up to 5 and then we dropped down to 3. They heard political sex and they jumped up, and then we lost viewers when we talked about what we'd be doing next week. Well, I love sex. I hate politics. Polisex. It's a new word. All right. We have Sonic 67 with The Journey. We're taking a journey around the world, guys. This is Sonic 67.
In my eyes, tears streaming down my face as you said goodbye. Across the country you would go, little boy in tow. Then you left me on my own, and I don't know where to go. This is the journey that I'm on. This is the road I take. Stand up on, oh, 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 oh,
nice ending.
Yeah, that was.
But yeah, that was the journey. And
Here I am trying to rearrange and tell them what to do with their own songs, but that ending, that would have been a pretty good intro to the song, going into the song. Da 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 da, and then start singing.
yeah, I could see that too.
Yeah.
But that's how Jim's mind works.
I'm always working songs out in my head.
Yeah, always constantly. When we went and saw Grunge DNA, I'm sure all of us were in the same boat. We are watching each member, and then we watched each member play, and then we listened to the music from each member and what they played. Yeah, we need to stop doing that so we can have a good time when we go see shows, right?
Oh, I have a good time.
Yeah.
I got free Coke. I got 2 free Cokes.
You gotta be careful when you say free Coke.
Well, it's not.
Not the heavy stuff.
I wasn't plowing snow, that's for sure.
Plowing snow, that's great.
I heard somebody use that reference today. I thought that was pretty good. He's plowing snow again.
Jim sat down at the table and said this.
Are you
We're just playing. He was not doing cocaine. We don't do drugs. We're good boys. We barely even drink. I had 2 beers. Joe Tagliavani drank water all night.
She gave me 2 Cokes.
That was nice of her. I gave her a nice tip.
I gave. Oh, how much? What did I? I think I gave her a $6 tip. They didn't charge for the Coke. So where was this? At the Hooley House? Really nice place. They had a gathering for someone.
There was a lot of
His
people in
friends-
that bar.
Friends of the band, and there were like 40 people there when we got there on the first set, I think, and they were all there to celebrate a very dear friend's life, somebody that just died this past week.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, yeah, they remember they had that toast and whatever at
No,
the
I
Hooley
wasn't
House?
paying not attention whatsoever.
Oh yeah, somebody
Didn't even
died.
notice it. I think I went to the bathroom during that time.
Oh
We were
well,
at the table.
as a matter of fact, I'm a Debbie Downer right now, but one of my best friends died
Yeah, you are.
yesterday.
Oh man! And I
Jim-
was gonna play.
Jim Cahill. He lived in Bay Village and he grew up in Philadelphia, moved to Bay. I think he graduated at 70. And the poor guy passed away. So we love you, Jim Cahill.
We should dedicate a song to him.
I think that's a good idea. Maybe the next song.
You know what? I'm gonna download run.
Or maybe
right
one of
now.
my songs next week or something. If I'm going to dedicate a song to Jim, I want it to be from me.
Are you sure?
And I have a song that I've kind of written for other people that die.
Because I'm in here right now. We could upload one of your songs. I'm not sure if I could find you.
Oh.
I'm looking right now.
Well,
No.
it happened suddenly, you know.
So this is the song right here. We were talking about Mark Daly with Ravens. The song's called Pieces, and it's featuring Emily Armstrong. We could play that tonight if you wanted.
Oh, well, that's entirely up to you right now.
And then he sent another one called Better Off Alone. This is the files that I
So these are-
download.
oh.
These are all the downloaded songs. I'm showing Jim right now all the downloaded songs. There's some of my songs from the studio in there, and then there's Sparkle, Walk Away.
How many heavy
I mean, look
metal
at all
bands?
these-
How many individuals do we have every
Met-
week asking to be accepted in your group? You know, they want all their songs, and there's like
I got
we
like
got to have hundreds of people wanting us to play their music, but they're not listening, folks.
yeah, I think a lot of people share through the week. Not a lot of people listen and
Yeah, that's
comment
true.
at the same time. But
it's too hard. It's crazy.
I like though all right. So I watched the show Redacted, and Redacted is a political show. They sit right in the middle. They don't go Democrat. They don't go Republican. Although they do recognize the crazy liberals, and they also do recognize the far right wing crazies as well. But they're a show that sits in the middle. They do this thing where they donate, their fans donate money to them during the show. Like you'll see like a $2 donation or a $5 donation. I've seen as much as $200. People donate right to like Cash App or whatever PayPal they have.
For what cause?
Just donating to the show so that they
okay.
can continue to do the show at the top level that they do it, because they do it every single day, so they have to write material for every day. And he does it with his wife. They do a great job. really good production. They have a guy that's producing the show, and it's just the two of them sitting at a desk. And they have a good show, and they have where the comment section is so that you can comment on people. So, yeah, that's the folder of all the music that's been sent to us. We got
Very
about
nice.
15 bands in there right now. But let's go to our comments, because we had a lot of people mentioning things while that last song played. But Distant Sun Rising said she's pretty sure Pelosi is a lizard under that skin somewhere. She does have a lizard face, and her skin is all like lizard-like.
But
So-
she's still beautiful.
No, she's not beautiful. It's the holiday season, so all women are beautiful.
The Nancy Pelosi sex doll.
That's why Matt Gutka said that's why Gates got out of it. I'm not sure. Maybe hey, how old was the girl that Gates had sex with?
Young, I think.
Was she under 18?
I don't want to start false stuff, but I think it was something like that. And I don't know. I'm not going to make a comment because I'd sound like a sexual deviant. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I wonder how old she was. Guys out there, how old was Matt Gates' girl? And Distant Sun Rising said, I think Hillary Clinton's daughter was married to Anthony Weiner.
Oh, there you go. Wait a minute. Hillary Clinton's daughter?
Chelsea was married to Anthony Weiner? Oh, can you imagine that sex
I
life?
didn't think that was the case, but maybe. Boy, he went away, didn't he?
Distant Sun Rising said, I don't want to see any of those people naked. I don't know about you. Laugh out loud. I don't want to see any of them naked either. But, okay. The women in that I would like to see naked, or I'm going to say it, Mary, what's her fucking name? Mary Tyler Green? Marjorie Taylor Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, you like Marjorie.
I like
yeah.
her. A bunch of people said that she was like an Amazon woman, and but I saw her bikini pictures. And she looks good. She's a robust woman. I'd take her right to the bedroom.
She has a lot of
I'd climb.
guts.
I'd
doesn't
climb that
she?
mountain.
She has a lot of guts to do what she's doing.
She's a
And
tough chick. I like her.
what's his name? Getz? Or what's his name? The guy?
Matt Gates.
Matt.
All right. So, do you want to know how old the girl was? She was 16. Ooh, that's bad.
okay.
How old was Gates?
Oh,
I mean, like, was
I-
he 20?
I'm not gonna
If he was
even-
20, that's, I don't know. You could kind of get away with that, maybe. 18 or something? I don't know. But if he was like 35 and she was 16, or even like, I don't know. Anything over 20 is really bad. Really disgusting. Pelosi is considered beautiful to the Dracos on another planet. You're hot in lizard skin. On the lizard planet, she's the hottest. She's a beauty pageant winner.
She actually did look halfway decent. I remember in the '80s, didn't she? I remember seeing her back in 1980. About you know,
Pelosi?
and-
Yeah, she wasn't bad
and-
looking back then.
And my ex, I even remember her saying, "Oh, she's beautiful."
She's.
Talking about Nancy Pelosi.
I guess she doesn't use the adrenochrome.
And I looked and I thought, yeah, she's not bad.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even discuss it with older women. How older women age compared to men.
It's not fair, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not even going to discuss it. But Matt Gutka said Matt Gates was 27 and she
Okay.
was 16.
Okay, well,
So,
I'm not going to pass any judgment whatsoever.
16 though. I mean, like 17 going on 18, possible. Depends on where they're from. You know, like maybe in the South, Texas.
Oh my gosh.
Farm girl and a cowboy that lives next door. Maybe that. I don't know.
Can we-
27 and 16. I don't know. 16. What if she just turned 16? She was really 15.
They look like they're 18
That's
though too.
disturbing.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, now they do, but
oh, I'm 21. You know, maybe you never know the details, so I'm not going to pass any
How old is
judgment
Matt
right
Gates?
now.
35?
Isn't he 40 now or
Maybe
something
40?
like that? Maybe he is a youngster though, isn't he?
And then Distant Sun Rising said that in the 80s, you do realize that was 45 years ago, right? Yes, I do. I realize it every morning I wake up.
Yeah.
Every time I roll out of bed, I realize how long ago that was. Fuck. All right, we got to play some more tunes. But, guys, thank you so much for all the comments, right, Jim?
This is awesome tonight.
It's
Having a good
very
time
nice.
again as usual.
Of course we are. Let's hear from
You deserve
Angelina
that
Green.
applause.
Yes, you guys all deserve the applause. Let's hear from Angelina Green, because you know this show is broadcasted on Rockstar Radio Underground.
Into Outlaw Radio Show with your host, Jeff James, only on Rockstar Radio Underground. Now, grab a hold of those knobs and crank that shit.
Crank that shit. We need to fix that so it says Mr. Moonlight too. Where it says host Jeff James, and then it has to say, and Mr. Moonlight.
We'll have to get her to do an edit.
Yeah, a sexier, even sexier and scandalous one than that one, since we're going to be called Politisex. No longer out. It'll be
No,
Outlaw Radio
Poli-
brings you
Polisex.
Polisex.
Maybe politisex. Maybe.
Politis.
You know.
It sounds like cunnilingus. I did her in the Politis. That sounds awful.
What
All right, so we need to get.
What's next?
Yeah,
the,
we
the
need to get
song
to
list?
it.
We got to get some heavy metal going, or
Yeah, I wanted to play an extra song for you because, we could do one more. But anyway, I do want to play this one. So, I can't speak at all, Jim. Carla Lynette, who lives in the United Kingdom, right? Across the pond, is signed to AMG, who we know, Mark Berry,
that is so cool.
Dwayne Farley.
Uh-huh.
I know Carla going a few years back. She'll admit this to you. That she knows me. And she actually sang on a song that I'm going to play in a couple weeks called It's Too Late. I'll tell you all about it later. But this is Carla Lynette.
Truth.
Yeah, that was Carlo Lynette from the United Kingdom, signed to AMG Sony, part of Mark Berry, Dwayne Farley's group, who you know well, Jim.
That was a real good song. That might be my favorite song of the night.
Guys, check this out. This is the Loud and Local show. I like to play this every week for you, so you don't forget about it. We just put out a new episode, the November episode with Jim Bellinger, Joe Tagliavani, and we interviewed Dwayne Farley. But check this out.
Welcome to the Loud and Local Cleveland podcast, here to bring you the raw, unfiltered pulse of Cleveland's music scene. The one and only Outlaw Jeff James. Join us as we dive deep into the latest bands, hottest tracks, and the stories behind the music that makes this city rock.
In case you haven't seen this one, check this one out.
Very nice.
Then we have this one, and you're going to see a lot of this in the next few weeks once we start kicking off the sponsorship for the 2025 season. But here we go. Yeah, we could talk over these if you wanted. Yeah, I don't play that too often because I just started the new campaign.
What I would like you to do is explain the process of the singles game, why it's important for releases to come out every 8 weeks. And then also what goes along with putting out the song.
Right. Okay, so every 8 weeks, you've got to have a new release. Mandatory. Okay? No one is buying albums. You know, back in the day, you know, my daughter, when she was little, 8, 7, 8, Daddy, new Backstreet Boys, you know. What do? We jumped in the car, we drove to Walmart, and we bought this $16 piece of plastic. Over doesn't exist. However, if you put this album that you just recorded of 10, 12, 14 songs up on Spotify, then you're going to have 5 songs from that album up on Spotify, all under 1,000 streams.
The player was really on the beat with the drums.
Yeah, so wasn't that pretty cool? All those little promos that we have.
I wish I was playing on it.
Yeah, very cool. So, all right, we're at our last song. We went about an hour and 48 minutes. We're going to finish up around an hour and 50 minutes. I guess 2 hours is the length of the show. We could try to push for an hour show, but we'd probably only play like 5 songs.
Or stop talking so darn much. But people like our talking, I think. We're so interesting and stuff.
Yeah, we get a lot of feedback through the week of a lot of people that like us, and I've even started to get people sending like some topics on stuff we should talk about.
No death threats yet, too. That's a positive thing.
No,
because that's been happening a lot to the politicians and stuff, even musicians and stuff.
Man, I haven't had a death threat since last summer. I think the last one I had was like in April or May.
I haven't had one since Lawnmower Man attacked me.
Did he say he'd kill you?
No.
That's funny. Hey, we have some comments that we have to look at before we go to our last song. But Jim asked where he could hear Rockstar Radio. Did he threaten to kill you?
No, he didn't. He just threatened to cut my yard.
Yeah, I'd rather have death.
Do not cut my yard, sir.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I will cut your yard now. Get out of my way.
That's hilarious. Matt Guka said, how do you listen to Rockstar Radio? And I told him it's on Rockstar Radio Underground on Live 365. So just Google Rockstar Radio Underground, Live 365. And if Angelina's listening, she can send the link. Or you can get it from me. Either way.
Angelina, you better be listening to us, or there will be hell to pay.
She'll listen sometime during the week.
We want to hear every little juicy detail.
Well, Distant Sun Rising said, "Great show, gentlemen. It was badass.
Well, thank you.
She loves the show." And we have a lot of surprises coming. I'm learning how to do more and more stuff. And at some point, when we get to the point where we can have guests on, not only guests in the studio, because I think we're going to move our studio down south, closer to hell.
My basement.
His basement. But she loved the show. She gets death threats every day. When I interview you on my show, Loud and Local, I'm going to ask you about all your haters, because I know for a fact that you have way more than I do. She does.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I noticed that girls in the music industry get a lot of haters. I never realized this before.
I didn't know that.
But I noticed like she gets it. That other chick, Tattoo Baby, gets a lot of hate. Angelina Green gets a lot of hate. I'm like, man, these girls are beautiful, and people hate on them so much.
Can't wait to be hated on. I always wondered what it felt like.
She's in Texas getting hated.
I had many girlfriends that, they.
Hey, I'm lucky in the fact that none of my ex-girlfriends care enough to want to talk to me ever again. So I don't ever have to deal with ex-girlfriends. Very few times have I ever had to deal with exes in my life. Honestly. Thank God they just go away.
My relationships usually lasted long term. Because I did everything they freaking wanted.
He paid for everything.
I can't remember how long I was married, but I had some long relationships, even back in college, like 8-year ones.
I should have fixed the lighting. You can really see my missing tooth. I'm sitting here on the show. I gotta get that sucker replaced. Look at me. You can really notice it tonight.
I didn't notice it.
Hey, I'll tell you this one thing. You know how you get self-conscious about your forehead?
Well, I could care less about it, but you can see it when I do that. You can see that little line there. I went through the windshield of a car. Thank you, Ron Bazans.
I got the tooth knocked out by this girl that I was seeing. She punched me in the face and knocked my tooth right out. And
did it hurt?
No, not really. It just I felt the tooth pop right out.
Oh man!
Yeah, it was a clean break straight across.
Did you were you able to save? I mean, keep?
No, there's no saving that tooth. She broke it off at the gum line.
Oh, okay.
Popped me right in the face. But
man, she must have been pretty bad.
Where I was going with that was, so where I was going with it, I was talking about how all these girls get hated on. Well, the last mean message I got, besides that, Matt Kilbane sent me a mean message. But the one prior to that took the cake was they called me Pumpkin Face.
Did they?
Yeah. Like Pumpkinhead from the movie. Dude, I fucking laughed. I thought that was fucking hilarious. I mean, it was kind of mean, but it was fucking hilarious. And she said, I absolutely do. They've been trying to sacrifice me, and they can't because I'm divine. You are divine. I say, bitch, take a number.
Do we have enough time to play that song?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
I'm afraid of nothing.
If you guys didn't notice, I wasn't so fidgety today, going back and forth and rubbing my nose like a coke addict. So I
seriously, have the sniffles, man.
Just use some Zenify. I had to get a Zenify.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Jim. Happy cocaine.
Thank you.
All right.
Is it snowing right now after the show?
It's always snowing, baby.
Okay.
When you're a rock star like us, it's always snowing. We're like the Aerosmith. We're just lines all night. All right. This is Paul Austin. Stop the Rain. This is the last song from Outlaw Radio. It should be called Stop the Snow. You know what I'm saying?
Stop the coke.
Stop the coke. Just stop doing drugs. It's so much fun. Not good for you. So much fun. All right. Paul Austin. Stop the Rain.
Mr. Moonlight says, thank you.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Cleveland.
Don't know why you're running, but I sure know where he's gone. No idea you'd pull that trigger, but I know what he done. Now you're running and you're hiding, all confused but still you're clear. I guess I know we had it coming, 'cause the scars show what he's done. All I see is just a woman who's been waiting far too long. Let me put my arms around you, let me carry all your pain. I know you're feeling helpless. I can't stop the rain, I can stop the rain. Make you start to love again, I can stop the rain. Help you start to love again. Say you never trust nobody, never wanna give you heart. Living alone, making a brand new start. I can't stop the rain. Make you start to love again, I can stop the rain. Break out falling chains. Say you never loved nobody, don't wanna give you heart. Living alone, making a brand new start. I can't stop the rain. Try to make you love again, I can stop the rain. Make you start. I understand you're hurting, can't forget what he has done. Nobody ever will believe you as you lifted up your gun. Watch you fall into the floor, calling out your name. Know you had your reasons. I can't stop the pain, I can stop the rain. Make you start to love again. Stop the rain. Make you start to love again.
Hi, this is Jeff James,
And this is Mr. Moonlight.
and you're listening to Outlaw Radio in Cleveland, Ohio, the rock and roll capital.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!